Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Kelsey, and yeah, I don't really do a lot of sit down videos on this channel, but I wanted to just come on and start this video. I'm not sure how I'm going to format it, but as you would see by the title, we are officially viewing properties and I'm so excited about it. It's Friday today and we've got our first lot of viewings booked in for the weekend, and yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of an update on the situation because the situation has changed massively in the last week, and yeah, I just wanted to come on and update you with that situation because the whole point of me kind of talking about our journey to buying our first property together was so that I could document it as things happen here on my YouTube channel. And I took yesterday and the day before to kind of process what was going on, and I thought today, before we go and do the viewings tomorrow, I would sit down and let you know what's going on because it's an exciting time but it's also a really scary time, but I think that's completely normal. So yeah, sit down and grab a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you want to drink, get cozy because we're going to have a big catch up. I would also potentially be including some kind of footage of the properties that we've looked around over the weekend so you can see what we're kind of working with. But yeah, let's just get on with this video. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and please do give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to follow along with this journey, because yeah, it's happening a lot quicker than I thought. Let's update you. So initially the plan that we were kind of working with was that we wanted to buy a 3-bedroom house together, somewhere that we could start a family and yeah, take that next step in our relationship. And the reason we wanted to do that was because my partner already had a flat and he was going to look at selling that flat, and that would give us a big chunk of money towards our deposit plus everything else that we had saved up. And at the time when we thought about that, we didn't kind of think, Joe, it's worth putting that towards a flat or anything smaller. And we naturally just kind of thought, if we're going to have a house, then we're going to have a family, and that's what we're going to try and work towards. And then after some kind of conversations, we actually realised that there's some different things that we can do without having to sell his flat. When we first met, we'd always spoke about him not selling the flat if it was possible, so we could keep that as another income, and it's really good to have. But yeah, we didn't know if that would be possible to then be able to save a big amount of money for a deposit and stuff like that to buy a house. This is really confusing, and I don't know if I'm making sense. But then after we looked at some things and we looked at some mortgages and spoke to some different people, we realised that he could actually take some equity out of the flat that he owns to go towards another property, which is something that I absolutely know nothing about, and any technical stuff I have no idea about. I'm just kind of relaying what we've heard. And he works in it, so my partner, he works in the industry as a mortgage broker, so he's in that industry and knows a lot of people that can support us with this kind of thing. So we're really lucky, and I'm super grateful to have someone so close know that stuff because it can be extremely complicated and confusing. But yeah, we soon realised that actually what we could look at doing, and there's no guarantee this is going to happen, is actually keep his flat, take some money out of that and go with the money that we've already saved together outside of the equity from that flat and put it down as a deposit and the fees for buying a second property, which is going to be, we think, a 2-bedroom flat, which I'm really excited for. We're not 100% sure if this is going to happen, like I'm saying. So what we thought we'd do is go and have a look and see what these properties actually look like. It's now just a case of, if we find somewhere, then we can actually move forward with this process. But if we don't, then we don't have to. We can, you know, keep his flat, keep that the way it is and not change anything there, and then keep saving until we kind of, you know, either want to, if something else comes up, or we think, yeah, we want to buy a house now or whatever. But the way that we've kind of looked at this, and it's quite interesting and quite amazing to actually think that, you know, by the time we come to buying our house that we want to start a family in, we could have 2 flats that we can then, we could then have 2 flats and the house as well, which is just crazy to think. But that's kind of the way it works, isn't it, if you get into like property things. And we've always said we would love to be able to build up our property portfolio together and that kind of thing. We just didn't know we'd be able to do it this soon, which is crazy. But it's definitely a decision we're still in the process of making, and I feel like going to see these properties over the weekend, the flats that are available within our area, will make us kind of realise if this is a step that we want to take. Yeah, it's really exciting, and I don't know if that whole thing that I've just rambled on for like 5 minutes actually makes complete sense, because it is quite confusing, and I've explained it to a few people and it is hard to grasp initially, because I guess we were so set on not having a house. I mean, we were so set on not having a flat. We were set on going into a house. I am no expert in any of this. So do not take this as any advice that I'm doing the right thing or what we're thinking about is right. This is just what we feel like will work for us. And yeah, it might be a really great, and we're hoping it will be a really great opportunity for us in the long term as well. Which is really nice to know. But yeah, it is super, super scary. But yeah, we know that if we were to go into a 2-bedroom flat, we would be set up, you know, financially, and yeah, be in a really good position of what we feel like is working towards our goals. Yeah, I'm really, really nervous, I'm not gonna lie. If you have been following along with my journey, you'll know that my boyfriend moved into my family home during the lockdown. So we've been living together here in my bedroom pretty much, obviously in the whole house, but we've had all of our stuff together in here, and it's just been quite tight. I've lost half my wardrobe, which is fine, but yeah, I've joked about that quite a lot here on my channel. But yeah, a lot has kind of changed, and we feel like we do need our own space, and it will be good for us to have, you know, take that next step in our relationship. So I'm really super excited about that. But yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go. Tomorrow we might go to all of these viewings and think absolutely not, but I'm still gonna put this video probably up. Yeah, I think I will put this video up, because it'll be nice to document it, even if we don't decide to go ahead with this, because I want the whole property buying journey to be documented. Like I say, even if we go and we think, no, we want to stay at home with my family for longer. So yeah, I'm sure you will see what some of these properties look like, because I know you can film. As long as you ask, we can film some of the bits, and it'll be good for us to keep and look back on. So at this current moment in time, I need to go and confirm and make sure I've got all the times put in my calendar correctly, because I was doing them on my lunch break yesterday and kind of getting some calls in between work, which was a little bit confusing and stressful. Yeah, so I've got 7, I think, booked in for Saturday and Sunday, so 7 over the whole weekend, and then a couple booked in for the following weekend already. So I think we'll see how we get on first with these bunch, and then yeah, I'll probably update you. I might even include my partner in this video somewhere, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I hope you guys are enjoying, you know, getting to know what we're kind of up to. I always love these kinds of videos that, you know, anything property buying or house buying, flat buying, tours, like all of that kind of stuff is really exciting for me, and I actually absolutely love it. And the thought that this could be happening within, you know, months is super, super exciting. So yeah, gonna get back to work, because I just took a quick break, 15-minute break to have a coffee and stuff, get away from my laptop and film this. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work now, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's roll on the clips of looking around the flats. So for our first, this is literally our first viewings of properties that we've done together, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, let's see what they look like.
I didn't manage to film everything, but I did get a few clips of a few of the flats we went to. This one we did like, but the space just wasn't big enough. Like the lounge and stuff was too small, and it needed a little bit of work, like in the bathroom and the bedrooms and stuff. And yeah, overall the space just wasn't big enough for us. But yeah, we did actually find a property on this day that we put an offer in. The offer unfortunately wasn't accepted, but it's completely fine. They had accepted it with somebody else before we could kind of counter offer, but here we are. It doesn't matter, we're moving on to the next one. As of today, we actually have a few more bookings for viewings this weekend coming, so there will be another update coming very, very soon. But yeah, this is just an overall, this one here we actually really, really loved. The lady had interior designed this to a T, like it was done beautifully. The location just wasn't perfect for us, unfortunately, but the actual flat itself was stunning. It was so useful doing these viewings because we actually didn't know what exactly we wanted like in a flat 100%, and now I feel like we've got a good idea of the things that we really want and the things that we don't want in a flat. So yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will try and do some more videos of the journey, letting you know what's going on. But yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of this content from me as we go on over the next few months.